Hello, everyone. Welcome to our season 2 of Clarity in Business, Strategy, and Growth. Today, we are doing episode 6, and we are focusing on identifying the right partnerships for your business. But before we dive into what I've prepared for you, I want to give you a quick brief about this book that I've written. High level, average thinkers chase, high level thinkers attract. So this book is about the 7 clarity principles of influence and building wealth, a book that any business leader, a founder, or a professional should have. So this book gets you or breaks you free from busyness and confusion. It aligns your vision, strategy, and growth path and attracts opportunities, resources, and wealth with clarity-driven influence. So why did I bring this book in today's episode? Simply because the right partnerships help your business to grow. So I'll also be focusing on the clarity principle 3 on this book, which is on page 26, which is the law of leverage of partnership. So without the right partnerships for your business is not going to grow. You'll always be mark timing. My name is Lilian Girichi. I am the Clarity Master. I'm a strategy and growth expert. I work with business owners, business leaders, founders, and professionals. I equip these individuals to be able to run their business through a clarity-driven approach that is in so many models, including the book that we have. So for us to understand fully these clarity principles, the law of leverage, which is on page 26 of Average Thinkers Chase, High-Level Thinkers Attract. I want to talk about 3 levels of partnerships. And why I've divided this is for you to know how to leverage on each. Remember, without partnerships, you can't grow. So I'll start on the 3 levels of partnerships. I have tried to simplify it for clarity on what partnership can do for your business. So the first level of partnerships is internal partners. Who do you have in your circle of your business? So the first person, I call them the soul of your business, are your employees. How do they become your partners? Remember, when you're recruiting for your team, you're recruiting someone who you are aligned to, not just for positions. You're looking for someone who will help you execute and get your vision implemented. All those goals that you've written, you need someone to get you to that level. So when recruiting, you need to be able to be in alignment with your employee. Your employee must be able to understand your vision, understand your mission, which is your purpose for your business, understand your values. Who do you stand for? That alignment needs to be there. I always give an example of your hand, the light side and the dark side. As a business owner or a founder or a strategy driver, that is possibly someone in CEO, COO, we are always seeing things on this side. If you don't align with your team, it's one hand, they'll be seeing things from this other side. They're doing it, but they're not doing it in the right way. So, well, they're executing. You told them to sell, they're selling. But what is the impact after that? Is it just about selling, or is it just about giving an experience so that you can be able to get referrals and future business sustainability for your business? So I always tell people, get everyone on this side. It's a process, it's not a one-day thing. So how do you get people on this side, especially your staff and your employees and your team, is by getting the right team for yourself. Someone you share a vision, someone you share the same values. And again, when you're hiring, there are always those red flags that you can always pick out from the beginning. Let's go to the second category of internal partners. We have board and advisors. I know most people will be wondering, I'm a one-man person. Do I need a board? Well, if you're a one-man person, you possibly don't need a board, but you need advisors. These are people who are close to you, who will be able to tell you what you're doing, we do not understand. Or what you're doing, if you do it in this direction, you're able to get it to the next level. Sometimes advisors are people like us, consultants, who are able to look at your business in a different level and get to tell you that you're making a mistake in this section, or there are gaps and challenges you need to fill in. So as a solopreneur, If you don't want to go for a board, look for a good advisor or good advisors who can get you to the next level. Sometimes you can get yourself a mentor who will get you to the next level, who actually fall under this group of advisors. If your business is able to handle boards, get the right board that will get you to the next level. Hire skills for your board. If you're looking or you're focusing on maybe a board member who can advise on financial issues, or a board member who can advise you on HR issues, depending on where your business is, don't hire someone because they're your friend. No, you hire someone because of the skills they have to get you to the next level. And actually, even for boards, hire someone who is not going to sugarcoat things for you. If you want someone to sort of rub your ego, then you don't need a board. You need someone who's able to get you to the next level. So the other category of internal partners is shareholders or your co-founders. There's always this fear that I don't want a partner because possibly something had happened before. You got a partner who was only interested possibly in the money and never brought in skills, never brought in the clients for you and all those things. So when you're choosing shareholders or co-founders, especially at a SME or MSME level, you need to be looking for someone, again, you share the same values and you're aligned. It's not easy dealing with partners. It's just like a marriage. You're two different people coming in one house to live together. It's the same as a business. Co-founders, shareholders, it's a marriage. And that marriage, if you are not aligned, the business is going to drop. But if you're aligned, your business is going to grow and get to the next level. Let's look at the second category. Most of the time, we focus on these people here. But again, your business is big. Don't ever call your business a business or a small business. No. By the fact that you have employees, you have suppliers, you have outsourced teams, you have bankers, you have investors, your business is not small. You have a whole ecosystem that you need to look at them as partners. So this second category is the operational partners. These are your suppliers. You really cannot sell if your suppliers have not given you products. Always get suppliers who look at you as partners. They are not there just for their own interest. They are there to make sure that you get to the next level. You'll have different kind of suppliers that when you're in a small issues, they don't come through. There are those suppliers who see you as partners. But remember, with suppliers, you need to build the relationships, paying your payments on time, the communication, constant feedback on their product. That is how you build relationship with this particular category of people. So what I advise is, with operational partners, get a team, suppliers, service providers, and outsourced team that actually look at your business as an extension of their business, not a transactional relationship. You get a transactional relationship, your business is not going to grow. But if you get operational partners, suppliers, service providers, outsourced teams that look at your business as an extension of theirs, growth comes in without a question. Service providers includes the IT people, internet, things like that. Imagine working in an office that requires internet 24/7 for your systems, and your internet provider is not really working to make sure you're having internet. Your efficiency drops. Imagine an IT provider who is not servicing your machines, or you have the wrong windows, you have the wrong systems that are not working, there are constant delay. What does that mean for you? You have the wrong partners, because at the end of the day, it has a direct implication to your clients. I want to address the third category of partners, the third level, which is strategic growth partners. Did you know your choice of bank will state whether your business grows or not? Did you know that different banks have different priorities? You need to know which bank aligns with your business for your business to grow. There's usually a very big oversight. A bank is not just a bank. There are banks that will support retail. There are banks that will support schools. There are banks whose focus is on different kinds of industry. Why don't you do a small research and get to find which bank supports your vision? Then once you get to know that, start building the relationships with your RM, with the bank manager. It goes to different levels. Knowing the right banker for you will take you to the next step. So even building that relationship, whether you want a facility or you want a quick facilitation from the bank. Your bank should be able to come through for you. And at the same time, when you're struggling, of course, genuine struggles, your bank should be able to work with you on that and possibly even give you solutions. I've seen so many instances where with the right bank, your business grows. I've received so many testimonials, especially for people in the retail space, where there's a particular bank, I will not mention the name here, that has helped them grow, has helped them even import things from China, and now they are able to even have a variety of their products in their shop or in their warehouse. And it has taken them to the next level, a level that they didn't know. So yes, banks are very important for your business. The second category is investors. Align yourself to the right investor. An investor is not just an investor. I tell people, when you're looking for an investor, don't just look for an investor who's bringing in the money. No, look for an investor who's going to get you to the next level in terms of skill set, market, opening the client doors for you, international doors, global doors. That is what investors should be doing. There's a category of investors whose interest is just to make profit. But remember, when I talked about partnership, you're looking for someone who's an extension, who feels your business is an extension of their business. Yes, there are several investors who will look at your business as an extension of theirs. Why? You need an investor who is aligned with you, not just to provide the money. Money is very important, but to provide and open doors for you, same as your board. The people you put in your board should be able to open doors for you. They're not just there for recognition. No, they should be able to open doors, partnerships, solve issues or help you solve issues in your organization and all those things. The most important one, networks. Which networking groups do you belong to? Are they serving your purpose? On this book, we have the law of rooms. The law of rooms tells you which room you should position yourself in. With networks, not all networks will serve your business. Which particular networking group do you need to belong to that will help your business scale to the next level? Then another secret I want to let you in on networking. Networking is not one-sided. It's a two-edged sword that you're giving and also receiving. So that's how networking works. So still on the same space of networking, there's a theory that I've been trying to give my clients. Who is that one person that you need to have coffee with either once a week or once a month? Do you have that person who you need to be having coffee with, or once in a week or once in a month? Why am I saying that? That person needs to be someone who is like sort of a channel for your business. Like with this person, your business will grow to a different level. This person is someone who's able to give you not one client, 2, 3, 4, 5 clients to get your business to the next level. And at the same time, this person is also getting business from you. So they are seeing value. So remember, we said networking is not one-sided, it's two-sided. So you're giving and you're also receiving. That is what I call a healthy network partnership. That you have that one person that you know if you mess up that relationship, it's going to affect your business. So do you have that one person? When the whole economy is crying, there's no money, this particular person is able to send clients your way by either their status, influence, or position in the economy, or in your networks or in your contact spheres, things like that. So with all that thing, I've talked about the levels of partnership, but I want to talk about how you identify the right partner for all these levels. It's very simple. The right partner needs to be aligned to your value, your vision, and your purpose. That is how you identify the right person, the right partner for you, or the right people for your business and for yourself. So with that said, for more information on how to structure all this, join our Clarity That Leads Academy. Join any of our programs that touches on different levels depending on where your business is. Get your business to the next level through knowledge from experienced facilitators who will try to understand your business and your team So remember, our approach is we work on you by developing your skills, developing your why and purpose for you to be able to work on your business, which we also help with strategy development and developing structures, processes, systems for your business. See you on episode 7. Get in touch with us on the contacts provided below.